are you? 3 gold for the ferry? Where does this go? I don't think I even saw that before. Thanks for stepping on my face. Here's the 3 gold. You got 3 gold. What? He wants me to pay 3 gold and then it gives it back. I wonder what the point of that whole, like, the ballet outfit and everything was that never really came to fruition to be anything. I thought Undyne was gonna, like, track me down or something, but it didn't seem to be a problem. This is an echo flower. It repeats the last thing it heard. Okay, that hasn't changed. Stuff for the children's objects, right? I just figured it would be used for something directly, but I guess not. Oh, maybe it's like where the old kids died and that's why things were dusty. Oh, right. That's probably all it was. Well, not all it was, but what it was. Oh, it's the whole puppy gang. What's up, guys? Having an amorphous, shambling family member is great. They're always moving, so I can see them 100% of the time. All of our parents have been combined into one horrible being. That's okay, though. It's really brought our families together. Aw, they woof back and forth. Now that our parents are the same entity, does that mean I'm married to my sister? Wait, we're dogs. That stuff's normal. The greatest struggle of my life is over. I just solved today's junior jumble. Welcome to the library. This is the last day we'll be open, so make as much noise as you want. Oh my, there's so much news to report, I don't know where to begin. How about this headline? Monsters go free from the underground. Nah, that doesn't have enough pizzazz. How about top 10 monsters you won't believe got freed from the underground? Much BuzzFeedier. This will be our newspaper's last issue. Why don't we just put a big "The End" on the front and call it a day? That's an option. Can't, like, climb the ladder, right? Oh, we're free? Finally, I'll be able to stop smiling. Looks like I don't have to worry about cracking jokes anymore. I was going to say a joke here, but I really don't have one. Seems like this is the beginning of a brand new boundless world. Waha, this adventurous spirit, I'm like a kid again. And my children are like double children. When humans play Monsters and Humans, do they just call it Humans and Humans? Now I can play Monsters and Humans with real humans! Oh, what a beautiful knock. Does this never turn into anything? Apparently not. Oh, I can finally talk to you. I was gonna say I'd never talked to you the whole time. Ice Wolf no longer has to throw ice. Ice Wolf can take a break to buy some pants now. Ice Wolf thinking of changing their name to Jimmy Hot Pants. It's a good name. You should do it. Hey, Drunk's bunny thing. I wonder if Overworld has hot guys. And neat drinks. Ooh, I'm ready. Soon, I'll be able to try some human food. And then I guess I'll try a human bathroom, too. Hey, people won't have to move in from the city anymore. Seems like we won't have to lose our local culture. Except we're all moving out of here. Huh. Oh well. Guess it can't be all punk peaches and punk cream. Yeah, this guy never talks. Oh, good job. Thank you. Wow, a brand new world. I might not get to translate for Grilby anymore. Which is fine, since I was actually just making up what he was saying. In the end, I never caught any girls from my fishing line, so kid, take it from me. Don't try to catch hot people with a fishing rod. Somewhere you hear a whinny of dismay. It finally won a game of poker against itself. You ever fix the jukebox? Nope. I heard Dr. Alfie's told the king and queen the awful thing she'd done. The king felt so bad that he didn't know. He gave her a big hug, and the queen fired her. Now we don't have a royal scientist anymore. That's politics. Too bad there are no politics on the surface. Yo, what's up? I've been kinda doing some thinking. Maybe Undyne isn't actually as cool as we thought. She's just kinda mean. But yo, I just found out about someone way cooler. I know who that is. Dude. It'll be nice to show humans our presence under the tree tradition. They'll probably be weirded out by it. The kid over there told me it's weird that I have a pet bunny. First, there'd be nothing weird about it. Cute. It's cute. Second, oh, what? It's normal to walk your younger brother on a leash, right? Bun. The way that was phrased was somehow very confusing to me. Is anyone else weirded out by those giant shambling amalgamates, or... No, it's just you. Hello, sorry, no time for a nap. Snowed Inn is shutting down, so we can all go to the surface. Oh, I guess I can't talk to you, really. Mom says that we can go to the surface world now. What's so great about that, anyway? I don't want to move. I never did rest in the inn. I wonder if you get to go to a different room if you go in there. Hello, traveler. How can I help you? I mean, it happened to you, right? There's a strange flash of white light, then I felt my body being pulled into something. Then suddenly everything was back to normal. I heard that it was all because a human came through here. A human. I can hardly believe it. Well, if they decide to stop in, I'll be sure to give them a hero's welcome. Did you hear? The runes have been opened up, and get this. They were open from the inside. Apparently, the queen had been staying inside there for God knows how long. Pretty unbelievable, huh? Well, I suppose I'll move my store to the overworld. Haven't planned much more than that, I'm afraid. Goodbye. Someone on the surface will pay attention to me. There's so many people, someone has to, right? Everyone's leaving, huh? Good riddance. Maybe I'll finally get some peace and quiet. You think this room is just the place where Sans met that lady on the other side of a door? Maybe this is just another door that Toriel used to get back and forth. I'm finding it very frustrating that I can't get in here. Chat, does anyone know how to get in here? Not saying tell me, but like people know and have gotten in here, right? Or is this just a thing that's like a mystery currently, or is it just not a thing? If you do a thing in the credits, that unlocks. Okay. Oh, it's a really difficult to get Easter egg. Okay, well, I guess I know now. Has dogs in it. It's alright, I've already had it spoiled now, so it doesn't matter. It's a Snowpoff. Does this change somehow? Oh, that makes me fall. I didn't realize. Wait, does that mean that's as far back as I can go? Oh, I just am an idiot and somehow walked off the edge. Never mind. We're all free? Okay, okay. I'll stop lounging around. Does that dog know? Probably doesn't, does it? Seems like the base of a snow dog. Where'd the dog go? Yeah, I guess we'll have to go to the surface. There are woods there we can live in, right? Yeah. Ha, after all this time, you're still thinking about my hat. Please? You're probably right, I think I was. I hope the mouse finally heats up the spaghetti. It's been so long since I walked over here, I kind of forgot where everything is. Oh, it's their his and hers watch stations. I don't think I ever walked over here, actually. Smell danger rating, snow smell, snowman, white rating, can become yellow rating. Unsuspicious smell, puppy, blue rating, smell of rolling around. Weird smell, humans, green rating, destroy at all costs. I'm worried about getting older. I'll stop being a teen. No, I refuse. I'll just invent new numbers, like 20-teen. Oh, about that piece I gave you. I never gave you anything. Did I never walk up here? Yeah, I think I never walked up here, actually. doctor! She brought my wife back from the dead! My son, he seems happy again. Our family, it's bigger than ever. Now that my wife is combined with 16 other people. Snowy. Mom might have to share her mind with other people now, but she's still my mom. And that's cool, because, we're made of ice and stuff. What? It's a joke, laugh at it. Never mind, guys. I did actually change the note. We're almost back to the ruins. Man, if you really go really deep into this, there's so much to see. It just freaking goes on forever. Forest feels quite long as well. I think there was something like pushing me through that quickly. And this comes out through the bottom of the house. Stage 2 happiness for all. Most of the pie is gone. There are dog prints in it. Oh wow. It felt strange to lie in the bed. Feels entirely too small for you now. An empty photo frame, someone's dusted it off. Tutorial's diary. Read the circle passage. Why did the skeleton want a friend? Because she was feeling lonely. Earlier you identified this as a bigger than twin-sized bed, but now you realize it's actually one size bigger than a double. An encyclopedia of subterranean plants. Not like this cactus was waiting for you to come back or anything. Room under renovations. Flower seeds and some broken crayons. Still just you, Frisk. Oh, it is a water sausage. To the left here, I actually don't remember at all. Oh, this was just like that labyrinth thing, right? So, actually, what was to the right? Ah, the door, right. Ribbit, Ribbit, seems like the ruins have finally opened up. Maybe we should finally go out to the rest of the underground. Huh? The barrier's open, too. Let's just take this one step at a time, okay? Ah, right, I remember looking at this. This doesn't go anywhere, but it had that, like, toy knife, I guess. It's like a small amount of still some more dudes to talk to, I guess? Like the spider bake sale and the couple of frogs. Ribbit, Ribbit, yellow names were nice for a while. Next time, we should try a relaxing shade of green. Ribbit, Ribbit, did you ever find this room's fourth frog? I thought you were kidding. Ribbit, Ribbit, say, now that your journey's over, maybe you'll have time to listen to me. Since most people just press X to skip through my dialogue, that's right. Pressing X. I suppose some things never change. Is there a frog in this room? Just like blended into something? I don't get it. Oh, there's an ant-sized frog in the crack in the wall that waves at you. Well, there we go. There's the fourth frog. I did. But... oh. Everybody made it sound like it was such a big deal. Yeah, you can have some more. A jug. Oops. Yeah, I understand now that this apparently just follows the same pattern when you're up above than when you're down below, and I just didn't put it together before. I don't remember that one, though. Oh, I guess that's all that happened. Ribbit, Ribbit. Excuse me, human. You seem like you have grown into a thoughtful and conscientious person. Whether that was from my advice or not, I'm quite proud. Ribbit. Did I ever see this? It says, take one. Take a piece of candy? Okay. Take a piece of candy. Maybe I just never went in that room. Oh, just a free heal. I don't know if I saw the candy or not. I can't remember if I went in there. Remember when you straight up murdered Toriel? I'm not proud of that. I also didn't do it on purpose. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. If I could take it back, I would. But I can't. I never wanted to hurt her. Especially when she was so nice to me. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Oh, right. This is an actual training dummy that doesn't talk. Am I actually gonna have to walk all the way back through all this? Because it's gonna take a while. is like 0. Wow, that's awesome. Look who it is. Golden flowers, they must have broken your fall. Don't worry about me. Someone has to take care of these flowers. Frisk, please leave me alone. I can't come back. I just can't, okay? I don't want to break their hearts all over again. It's better if they never see me. Why are you still here? Are you trying to keep me company? Frisk. Hey. Let me ask you a question, Frisk. Why did you come here? Everyone knows the legend, right? Travelers who climb from Mount Ebott are said to disappear. Frisk. Why would you ever climb a mountain like that? Was it foolishness? Was it fate? Or was it because you... well... only you know the answer, don't you? I know why Paula climbed the mountain. It wasn't for a very happy reason. Frisk, I'll be honest with you. Paula hated humanity. Why they did, they never talked about it. But they felt very strongly about that. Frisk, you really are different from Paula. In fact, though you have similar fashion choices, I don't know why I ever acted like you were the same person. Maybe the truth is, Paula wasn't really the greatest person. Well, Frisk, you're the type of friend I wish I always had. So maybe I was kind of projecting a little bit. Let's be honest, I did some weird stuff as a flower. There's one last thing I feel like I should tell you. Frisk, when Paula and I combined our souls together, the control over the body was actually split between us. They were the one that picked up their own empty body, and then, when we got to the village, they were the one that wanted to use our full power. I was the one that resisted. And then, because of me, well, that's why I ended up a flower. Frisk, this whole time I've blamed myself for that decision. That's why I adopted that horrible view of the world. Kill or be killed. But now, after meeting you, Frisk, I don't regret that decision anymore. I did the right thing. If I killed those humans, we would have had to wage war against all of humanity. And in the end, everyone went free, right? I still feel kind of sad knowing how long it took. So maybe it wasn't a perfect decision, but you can't regret hard choices your whole life, right? Well, not that I have much of a life left. That's besides the point. Chris, thank you for listening to me. You should really go be with your friends now, okay? Oh, and please, in the future, if you, see me, don't think of it as me, okay? I just want you to remember me like this. Someone that was your friend for a little while. Oh, and Frisk, be careful in the outside world, okay? Despite what everyone thinks, it's not as nice as it is here. There are a lot of flowies out there, and not everything can be resolved by just being nice. Frisk, don't kill, and don't be killed, alright? That's the best you can strive for. Well, see you. Frisk, don't you have anything better to do? I think there's a really sad story to be written about the final line of dialogue before you get into the loop dialogue. It reminds me a little bit of that Doctor Who episode where the astronauts have their last thing recorded and then it plays it over and over again, but it's just sort of like a shell of their former self. It's like the passing of their consciousness in a way. I don't know why there's something very sad about that. Yeah. So, to take an already sad situation and kind of layer that on top of it, you're taking something that used to be sort of dynamic and turning it into a dummy that just recites a thing over and over and over again. Yeah, you guys know which one I'm talking about. So, I guess that's all of the dialogue, right? Is there any way for me to get out of here faster than walking through all of that again, or is that just the way it is? Pick your cell phone? No, I think that's everything. Have to walk. Walk out of the ruins and take the ferry. Okay. Yeah. Thanks very much, Yackers, for the 8 months in a row. Welcome back, and thank you for supporting the channel. Keeping things flowing in a good direction. Now I'm gonna second guess every time I say the word flow. Talk to the rock. What rock? Can you remember specifically what rock? Because I can't. I'm drawing a blank. Oh, the spike rock. Did I just pass that? I kind of zoned out while I was walking for a second there. Is it? Oh, it's this area? No, not this one. Could be after this. I don't remember what the area looked like this, nope. Troll me again. This one. The exit's open? Guess I better roll out. Hey, you mind giving me a push, pumpkin? Oh. I guess not. Makes it sound like I need to actually do something for him. Is that all? Again, you made it sound like there was so much more going on than just that. Found the fourth frog, I talked to the rock. Yeah, I think we're pretty much good. So, all in all, what did I think of Undertale? It was very touching. It was a bit different than I thought it was going to be. I didn't expect it to be quite this character-driven or have this much dialogue. I mean, in some ways that's its greatest strength. But like I said earlier, if you're not a fan of one of the characters, I imagine this would get very frustrating, the amount of time you've got to listen to them talk. Thankfully, the dialogue is, you know, pretty accessible, pretty well-written, and they try to keep it light a lot of the time, too. There's a good, you know, amount of comedy throughout, which really does help keep your attention on things. I enjoyed it. I'm definitely glad I played it. I don't know that I'm on the same level of hype about it as a lot of the others are here. People saying it's like their game of the year and like the best thing they've ever played. A lot of people just throwing out these huge levels of praise. I think it's really good. But I think the last third or so of the game dragged a bit for me. And I think that the payoff kind of felt like it was a little bit drawn out. I mean, it's cool that we get such a good connection with all the characters and we get to really explore the universe and everything. But some of these, like the boss fights and then the having to go back in and wander around for so much longer, I mean, it was very like, it was its own creation and it stayed very true to its own world and conception, so I can't really be frustrated. I think it was just a personal mismatch a little bit toward the end. But I definitely enjoyed playing through it. I think I was just expecting, I don't know, like a even harder hitting emotional draw at the end. And not that it was bad, but like it just, I don't know, it felt like it just kind of dropped off a little bit. Definitely was sad, though, and it definitely did get me a little bit at times. Oh, this is not the ferry. I do really appreciate, though, that they approach the combat from such a different angle. You know, that you can kind of, like, talk your way out of everything. And there were so many just, like, really unique instances of a moment that would keep happening. The game was not predictable, which is really good, generally. I do wish at times, though, I had a bit more autonomy over the character, a bit more control over what I was trying to do. Because once you break it down, it kind of plays through a little bit like a book. Going from one event to the next, to the next, to the next. But thankfully, they kept it light and they kept it funny, and for most of it, it just kind of flowed normally. There's really nothing else like this game, exactly. Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot to talk to this. Oh, that's not anything. I know how to set myself apart now. An ear piercing. Wait. But yeah, there were a lot of little touches in this game that, you know, most people probably would never add. It very much felt very personal. There's also probably a ton of, like, really profound little lessons happening throughout this. And a lot more that I think has still gone over my head. Although if the requirement is that I play through a genocide run to see it, well then, I don't know, it feels like it's a little too fragmented for my taste structurally. I kind of like it if you could just hit most of the important notes on one run through and not necessarily require that much of the player, but at the same time, they even addressed this in the game when Chloe was like, well, I don't want you to leave, because then you won't interact with me anymore. And you're right, like, that is a true thing with all games, and if you separate the story out like this, it'll keep the player engaged longer, and who knows what could happen. You could just keep going with things. But I don't know, I kind of like things with a conclusion that feels more concise, if that makes sense. Beware of the man who came from the other world. It does have a really unique feeling of, like, I'm kind of like saying goodbye to new friends. I mean, you never really get to delve into this level of specificity with NPCs, really. You never really feel like they're just people living out their lives as much as you did in this, so there is something very unique about that. Let's see if I can remember how to get back to where I'm trying to go. Take the elevator up to one of these. Huh. Thank you very much for the $5 donation from Everybody Knows That Kitties Ain't Allowed in School. That's the full message. Thank you so much for the support. Much appreciated, and a lovely callback that'll always make me smile. It's a long walk back, I must say. You do get to know the area pretty well. If someone ever does a genocide run, it should really be their last run. Why, does it, like, irrevocably change how you see the world or something? It seems kind of sad. Almost there. For all the talk of love in this, you never really get to have much of any real romance. You go on a date with Papyrus and he rejects you, and then you almost go on a date with Alphys and she rejects you, and... yeah, love's tough to come across, apparently, in Monster World. But, you know, then again, love's pretty tough to come across anywhere in the world, or any world. You check the coffins again? Yeah, I did. Frisk is like 8. Oh, I didn't know that, honestly. I thought we were just like, whatever age. Sort of just like a blank slate. Honestly, throughout this whole thing, I didn't really realize we were a kid. I thought we were just sort of an avatar. If you leave here, your adventure will really be over. Your friends will follow you out of the underground. Don't leave or I'm ready. I'm ready. I appreciate that they tell you. Oh my. Isn't it beautiful, everyone? Wow, it's even better than on TV. Way better. Better than I ever imagined. Frisk, you live with this? The sunlight is so nice, and the air is so fresh. I really feel alive. Hey, Sans. What's that giant ball? You call that the sun, my friend. That's the sun? Wowee! I can't believe I'm finally meeting the sun. I could stand here and watch this for hours. Yes, it is beautiful, is it not? But we should really think about what comes next. Oh, right. Everyone, this is the beginning of a bright new future. An era of peace between humans and monsters. Frisk, I have something to ask of you. Will you act as our ambassador to the humans? Of course. Yeah, Frisk will be the best ambassador, and I, the great Papyrus, will be the best mascot. I'll go make a good first impression. Maybe you shouldn't... well, someone's gotta keep him from getting into trouble. See you guys! Man, do I have to do everything? Papyrus, wait! Hey, Undyne, wait up! Whoops. Should I do something? Well, gotta go. Seems that everyone is quite eager to set off. Well, you're the one that said we have to think of what's next. Frisk, you came from this world, right? So you must have a place to return to, do you not? What will you do now? I want to stay with you. What? Frisk, you really are a funny child. If you had said that earlier, none of this would have happened. It's a good thing you took so long to change your mind. Hehe. Well, I suppose, if you really do not have any other place to go, I will do my best to take care of you, for as long as you need. Alright? Now, come along. Everyone is waiting for us. I figured we might as well embrace our future. Professional frog, braver every day. Backup dancer, reformed bully. Popular nutritionist, casually enjoys life. Oh, look at those eyes. Spooky DJ. Oh, there's his hat. He's so dapper. Dap Luke. Oh, we're doing like an Earthbound. It's the duck. does he have? Is it like a motorcycle, or... I don't know, it looks weird. Yellow name means you made them happy, white name means you did something mean in a fight. Christmas display has its own seeing eye dog. Finally, #1 Nose Nuzzle champions. Searching for affection, excited by life's changes. Aww. Oh, I never talked to that guy again. I forgot to talk to the onion dude. Sorry, onions. Freaking octopus man. Aww, they finally kissed! Oh, she's loving it. That's cute. Inspired by Omocat. Tammy! Remember to dodge every credit. Why not? This is a really strange credit sequence, I like it. Oh, it's the burger guy in the bush, isn't it? Who's the fish? Did I ever meet her? Encouraging space heater. Finally confesses what? I don't... Handling the world's largest birthday cake, Spider's success with a new bakery. That's so funny that every single character that you fought along the way is just another friend. Use your imagination. Giving life its own meaning, the long battle finally ending. Domineering glasses seller. Fish is just an enemy? Maybe I didn't encounter that one. Street magician taking a well-deserved nap. And the amalgamates. Living with their families. I like Monster Kid. Aww. I could easily see this turning into like a TV show. They've got all the characters already, it would be so easy. Ah, my eyes. No, don't do it. I knew you were thinking about it. Just do you chill. Ha ha ha. Did you really think it was over? Yeah, it's over. I mean, haven't even done the special thanks yet. Ready? Let's end all of this for good. Oh god, this is terrifying. I can't do this. I'm stressed out. Oh no! I wasn't expecting it to do that. Well, I got hit, so... You said I couldn't get hit at all for the whole thing, huh? For your first try. That's really rude. Ah, that hurt my eyes. I wouldn't have made it through this no matter... Now I just don't care anymore, but I wouldn't have made it through this even if I was practicing several times. I don't even know how I was supposed to dodge that. Can't even move fast enough to get through those. You're supposed to find the center of the spokes? There's 5 minutes of cutscene before you can try again. Oh. Yeah, I guess I'm just not gonna do that. Oh well. That's cute though. Thanks to friends and family for supporting us. An Undertale team thanks you, the player, from the bottom of our hearts. Without you, all this would be impossible. Good night. Earthbound room. You love that butterscotch pie, my goodness. Aww. That's so sweet. It's Pearl again. I just like to watch you sleep. Start the game up one more time after you close it. And then the music box theme. Is it me or frames dropping? No, there's been none. No frames have dropped for the last 5 hours. I will relaunch the game as you command. Hi. Seems as if everyone is perfectly happy. Monsters have returned to the surface. Peace and prosperity will rule across the land. Take a deep breath. There's nothing left to worry about. Is he gonna make a scary face? Don't do it. Well, there's one thing. One last threat. One being with the power to erase everything. Everything everyone's ever worked so hard for. You know who I'm talking about, don't you? That's right. I'm talking about you. You still have the power to reset everything. Toriel, Sans, Asgore, Alphys, Papyrus, Undyne. If you so choose, everyone will be ripped from this timeline and sent back before all of this ever happened. Nobody will remember anything. You'll be able to do whatever you want. That power... I know that power. That's the power you were fighting to stop, wasn't it? The power that I wanted to use. But now, the idea of resetting everything... I don't think I could do it all again. Not after that. So please, just let them go. Let Frisk be happy. Let Frisk live their life. But, if I can't change your mind, if you do end up erasing everything, you have to erase my memories too. I'm sorry. You probably heard this 100 times already, haven't you? Well, that's all. See you later, Paula. True reset. That's so intimidating. All right. Well, that was a quite an experience. There I am at the end of the game, 715 minutes, level 1. That's not a thing you always see. I really do enjoy the fact that they kind of broke the fourth wall a little bit at the end there. And you can't actually draw that parallel that it's like it's me that had that control. Just sort of a parallel. like a mirroring of what happened. But yeah, I'm not going to be doing a genocide run. I'm not interested in doing that, but I'm quite happy with how things turned out. I'm glad they're happy together and they have their own place, and you get to sleep in a nice bed, and you've got a nice goat mom who makes you butterscotch pies, and everybody gets to start and make a new life together. Isn't that what we all wanted anyway? You didn't gain any love, but you gained love. Yeah. So, I guess at this point, I'll extend the same sort of thing to you guys. You can all say goodbye to Paula now, and I hope you enjoyed your journey with me. So, thanks everybody for being here. I appreciate it very much. And thank you to Toby Fox for making such a lovely game. It was a great experience, and I'm happy that we played it together, and I hope that we can talk about it a lot in the future. And tomorrow, in fact, when we do the Roundtable podcast. You're welcome. That goes as always for you guys. Thank you for being here, and thank you for helping support the channel and continuing to help me continue to do what I do. All of those things matter a lot to me, and it's stuff that I worry about a lot, so I really do appreciate having you here, as friends, to be here and experience these things with me. Sometimes they make me a little teary, and I guess that's what this one did this time, but they don't always do that. I just seem to have found a lot of them lately. So, anyway, thanks again, guys.